Hey guys, Udays here, bringing you some Deltaforce Hawk Ops alpha gameplay, and so I've been playing this for a little while, so I thought I would chime in and give my 2 cents to this game. So how do I actually feel about this overall? First impressions are, it's pretty darn good. It definitely gives me that Battlefield feeling, which is good because I'm guessing that's kind of what they were going for. Although it's not all sunshine and rainbows, I think there are some pretty glaring problems with the game. Namely in terms of like things like sound design is kind of a bit all over the place. Like the gun sounds feel great, the atmosphere sounds great, but sometimes like footstep audio is very inconsistent. You get spammed with lots of voice lines from the the commentator person, and also the kind of specialists or operators, whatever you want to call them, which is also another thing I'm not entirely 100% on. The operators are fine, they're generally not so bad, but they can get a little wacky when you have a lot of a certain type of operator around. For example, the assault operator just has way too many explosives. I think he can have up to 5 noob tubes plus his triple launcher noob tube thing on his arm. So he has like 8 rockets basically he can just spam down range plus a grenade. So it's kind of... But otherwise I've been having a lot of fun. I find the gunplay to be really good. In the footage in the back you'll be seeing I'll be using a load of weapons, different weapons. I think the weapon customization is absolutely top-notch. The weapons feel unique, and you can upgrade them to be really unique. Like, no one's really going to have the same kind of weapon, I believe, in this game. Like, obviously they'll all be running the same base of a gun, but they'll probably have it set out completely different. You know, for an alpha, like, this game runs and plays extremely well. There is nothing else to really say about that, like, compared to like Battlefield 2042. It's like night and day difference. So there is a lot of things I think Battlefield does way better than Deltaforce here. One of them is definitely vehicles. I think vehicles in Deltaforce are they kind of feel a little bit tacked on, if that makes sense. Like, they feel very arcadey, like the tank doesn't feel like a tank, it feels too floaty, and my god is it overpowered as hell. And the same with like the IFEs and stuff and the cars, they just seem very, very floaty and very strange. And not to mention also the helicopters as well. They just feel really strange. Like when you fly like a helicopter in Battlefield and you come fly the helicopter in this, you'll be able to tell the difference, that they feel way better. The vehicle mechanics feel way better in Battlefield, and that's saying something because Battlefield 2042 technically doesn't have great vehicle mechanics. But yeah, they just feel miles ahead of what they have here in Deltaforce. And again, same with the soldier movement. Soldier movement in Battlefield is just far superior to the soldier movement in Deltaforce. Deltaforce feels really odd, like you get stuck on objects you shouldn't really get stuck on. You have trouble like climbing things or jumping. There's this very strange one where you jump and it sort of like bounces you backwards instead of like it's just a very strange feeling. And overall I think the movement can be tweaked a bit, especially with like not being able to do things like reload whilst crouching, or throwing like a ammo crate or health crate down whilst crouching or proning. It's kind of all this little bits of jank here and there, but I know it sounds like I'm ragging on Deltaforce here a bit, but I actually generally think this game has done a stellar job. The maps on the Havoc Warfare mode, which is what I've been exclusively playing. I haven't played any of the Extraction Royale because that doesn't really interest me. But yeah, no, the game itself feels good, the maps are good, the gunplay feels good, weapon customization is amazing. A lot of my issues are like very minor, and I believe that they can be easily fixed, considering this is just, like I say, this is just the alpha. So for an alpha, it's incredibly polished. I am running the game at 1440p, ultra settings, and I can get anywhere between 120 to 144 FPS on my rig. So I think that's incredible. I've not crashed once. It's very stable. The game looks good. So yeah, there's a lot of good things with this game. I definitely like it a lot. We'll definitely have to see what they do in the future, and I mean, this game's going to release this year, so they have, you know, another what, 5 months to release this game, and I think a lot of people will be happy when it comes out, like full release. It'll be probably a bit more polished. They'll probably fix a lot of the problems, hopefully get rid of a few of the bugs. I've never had any outrageous bugs. I think the weirdest bug I've had was I died and then I tried to spawn on a squad mate, and it basically spawned me in the location I died, which just so happened to be in the center of an objective which was held by the enemy. So I didn't last very long after respawning there, which I just thought was a very strange bug. But yeah, no, Deltaforce Hawk Ops, 100% give it a go if you can get access to it. There's multiple ways to get access at the moment. I believe people are still doing key giveaways, and if you go to certain streams on Twitch, there are drops. So, but I believe it's PC only and in Europe and NA. Obviously, I know that there are some content creators in like OC and stuff who have gotten codes, and they're basically playing on high ping. So, but yeah, overall, great start, great first impression. They're really going for the Battlefield community, and I think that's a good thing. Battlefield needs the competition, and I think this is definitely a game which can deliver that. I believe that DICE will probably have eyes on this game, because there are some very good features in this game which I think DICE need to kind of make better, because they can do that. But we'll have to wait and see. Like, they should keep their eyes peeled for what's on this game, and they should definitely take notes. Especially for things like weapon customization, test range. That stuff is just next level, honestly. Like, what Jade have done for this build of the game is kind of crazy. They gave us so much content to mess around with. So yeah, I look forward to seeing what's happening with Deltaforce in the future. I'm still going to be playing lots of Battlefield. There's lots of stuff on Battlefield 2042 that I want to do still. Like, I need to get max rank. I need to, you know, use some more guns to 10,000 kills, that kind of stuff. But for the time being, I'm just going to continue playing the alpha because I'm just having a blast with it, and it's something fresh. I mean, I've been playing 2042 for like 2.5 years at this point. Like, every day, almost. So, but yeah, I'm just going to leave it here, and I'm just going to let the rest of the footage of this round continue. I hope you enjoyed this video, and feel free to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.